Hey, what's going on, dudes? KB here, and today we're gonna play some Dark Souls. Um, yeah, it's my favorite game of all time, and I've been wanting to play it for quite some time now, so I thought I might as well go ahead and record it. So here I am, and yeah. So I personally enjoy playing female characters in Souls games, partly because of fashion, partly because of the animations. Uh, in Dark Souls 1 specifically, you'll see the character, when you get hit, they moan. And I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. Okay, it's just better to play a female, in my opinion. There's that. Gonna take the humanities right away, because I want to farm for a weapon later on. So, getting that is gonna be biz for me. And yeah, we're gonna just jump straight into it.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire. And with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land,
Why is she yelling, man?
the undead are corralled and led to the north.
All of a sudden, she's so loud.
Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Just such a iconic way to start a game, man. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So, I'm just gonna say it right now. If you have never played Dark Souls before, I highly suggest that you just don't watch this video, man. Listen, I get it. It's fine. You haven't seen it. Just don't watch a video about it, man. Just go in blind and let it change your life, because it certainly did for me. But if you're here, you played it, or if you haven't played it and you're not a gamer and you still want to experience, hey, you know, welcome to Dark Souls Remastered. So I actually had to watch the intro twice now, and I still forgot to turn down the voice volume, so she yelled at me twice now. Yeah, this whole series that I'm doing right now is just gonna be me yapping about just how much I love these games, and yeah, man, it's gonna be, I'm not sure how far I will go into this. I will certainly do a full playthrough, slow play, go everywhere I can go, do as many quest lines as I can, and just try to show you the whole game as much as I know it, and maybe, you know, play even more after that, go to a new game and see how fast I can beat the game. We'll see. So yeah, we're here at the asylum. And yeah, all right, let's just do this. Right there we see the first op of the game, man. Little demon, fake demon. I shouldn't have said that the way I did, but we're just gonna straight up ignore his ass, his thick ass, and then continue. That item that was there is a shield. I don't need it ever, so I'm not gonna go and pick it up. But yeah, man, Dark Souls is just, it's my favorite game of all time, and I played thousands of hours, and I don't know, every time I play it, it's still a blast to play. So I've been longing to play it again once more. All right, the hardest part is gonna be not skipping shit. I already tried to record this video, but I actually skipped all the dialogue, and because I completely forgot, so I'm gonna try not to.
Oh, you're no hollow. Hmm? Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family: thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Man. Fucking Oscar, bro. Yup. So yeah, you're gonna think, why is KB playing Dark Souls Remastered when the Elden Ring DLC just came out? Why is he not playing Elden Ring right now? I actually finished the DLC like 2 days after it released, and it was amazing. Elden Ring DLC is probably the best DLC of all time. I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy good. The lore is crazy, the bosses are crazy. It's just the areas are beautiful. The legacy dungeons are amazing. It was really amazing to play. But my problem with Elden Ring is that because the game is just so big, playing through it really takes a while. You know, you're talking about maybe 10-15 hours for a playthrough. Well, this one's gonna probably be longer than that, but still, it's just you know, you play like 10 hours, 10-15 hours, if not more, through the base game, and then the DLC is almost as big as the base game itself as well. It's crazy. It's a crazy time sink, and I firmly believe that if Elden Ring was my first game of the Soul series, I probably would still play it every single day for the next 2 years. Cause dude, fuckers that got to experience Elden Ring like I experienced Dark Souls, man, they are blessed. They are really blessed to be playing that game right now. But yeah, I'll definitely play Elden Ring in the future and record it as well, and do a long walkthrough of that as well. Oops. So the reason why I popped my humanity there, the two gray numbers you see on the top left, is there's a stat. It's called item discovery. You see to the far right. Basically, having up to 10, you can. Well, it doesn't increase anymore after you have 10, and it basically just you have better luck when looting items. And I will be going for a specific weapon. So I definitely already want to increase that number as fast as I can, without having to actually invest too much in it. So I started. Oh shit! I skipped. I'm so bad at this. Oh my god. I'm so bad at this. I'm sorry. Basically, the crow came and it picked me up. That is all that happened. I swear. It's gonna be so hard not to skip things, man. I apologize for that. Alright, and here we are, Firelink Shrine. Just iconic. An iconic place to be. So right away I want to get my strength to 10 so I can use the grass crest shield. And I'm just gonna go ahead and loot everything that I know is lootable here, just so I have it. There's Petrus. He's a cleric. Might talk to him later, but for right now, he's he's not that important to me. Alright, got a talisman and the law. Oh, cracked red eye orb is an item for PvP. I thought it was gonna be this item actually. The Lloyd's talisman. Alright, gonna pick up this soul. That is a shield, and then this soul as well. Just pick up everything that I might need, get all the souls that are here. And yeah, this is how I always start my games. I just come here, loot everything, and then I will actually take a different route, because there's a specific enemy that you can avoid if you don't. Hey man, hey, yo, hey listen, I was spoiled by the omni movement of Elden Ring, man. I just kind of forgot. I actually forgot, so. It's okay, it's okay. You're supposed to die a lot in this game, so. But the rolling I definitely have to get used to again. It's been a while since I played the game. That was so embarrassing, man. I can't believe I did that. Alright, so I actually really like the weapon that we have right now, the bandit dagger, because it has a bleed effect on it. So after a certain amount of hits, enemies will take a big chunk of their HP as damage. So when you see I hit him for a couple of times and then they take like a burst of damage, that is when they start to bleed. Usually you will hear and see the effect proc though. Oh my god, the rolls, dude. terrible gameplay, dude. Holy shit. Give me like give me a couple of minutes to adjust. Nah, it's actually crazy. Alright, so we're not gonna continue here because once you walk over the bridge, you will actually spawn the enemy that we are trying to avoid. Don't know if there's anything here. No. Okay. Now we walk into this ambush right here. Pick up the rubbish, because later on you can actually trade the rubbish for pretty good items. So just gonna go ahead and pick it up. There's also humanity in here, and I also saw an item down there, which is, I don't even know what that is actually. Okay, what was that? I actually don't know if I ever picked that item up. What is this? Oh, okay. I'm not sure if I ever been here. I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit, I'm dead. Okay, dude, okay. Oh. My goodness, man. My goodness. I am rusty indeed, but that should make it more fun. Maybe for you, not for me. But yeah, playing Dark Souls after you played Elden Ring is is quite the difference, I do have to say. It's just a lot more. Huh. I wonder why they respawned. Oh my god, dude, it's going terrible, man. Oh my god. It is going terrible, man. I'm trying to rush things. Well, I really don't have a reason to. But that's just weird. I didn't know that they would respawn if I quit out like that. Okay. Now we're back. We're back where we wanted to be anyways, so it's okay. Okay, I have to test my jump before. Okay, it is stick jump in here. And get this item as well. Okay. Perfect. We finally made it. But yeah, basically I got everything in this area that I might need for now at least. So now we're gonna go ahead and take a different route so we don't trigger the enemy on the bridge, because I do want to farm those guys for a specific item, specific armor piece. All right, I'm still not used to sit here and talk to myself while I play video games. So if it is you know, if I do go silent from time to time, I do apologize. I just probably run out of things to say, really. Can I use this? I can. But at what cost? It should be fine. Hell yeah. S-Stock actually a really good weapon as well. Now, since I am the thief class, I do have the master key, which allows me to open certain doors way ahead of when I actually should be supposed to open the doors. And yeah, if you play through the game, I highly suggest that you do get the master key, just so you can avoid certain areas. But we're still gonna go everywhere, so it's not like we're gonna miss out on everything. So for this sleeping dragon, you can actually loot the item right there and this item right here. But if you try to loot the item that is right next to him, he will aggro, which I do not want to do right now. Actually, remember, I do need the dagger later, so might as well. But yeah, man, Valley of the Drakes, for obvious reasons. There's also a couple of items here on the bridge and on top of the tower, but I do not plan to grab them just now. For one of the items increases your damage when you are below 25% HP, I believe, and the other item was just an armor set that I do not want to grab right now because I don't need it. But yeah, man, it's kind of crazy that Elden Ring is done now. I do want to talk about the DLC a little bit, but I'm not gonna spoil anything. So, like, if you don't want to hear about it at all, you know, maybe just skip for a couple of minutes. You're not gonna miss too much. I'm just here gathering items, but I'm not gonna spoil anything about the DLC. I'm just gonna talk about it for a little bit. But yeah, now that the DLC is done, it's when I beat the DLC, I felt incredibly empty because I went and beat the final boss of the DLC. Did I rest? Shit. I don't think I rested. Bro, this is not good, man. This is not good at all. Oh, I did rest. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Alright, just go grab the shield. Okay. I do want to kill this guy, but... but... I promise you guys, I have played this game before. Okay, it's just it's been a while, man. I'm sorry. It's just so iconic, dude. Oof, my timings are off. I do good damage. I tried to push him down the ledge, but I don't think I will succeed in that. I'm just too bad at the game right now. But yeah, I beat the last boss of the DLC before I've been everywhere. So once I actually like been everywhere in the DLC, it was an incredibly empty feeling that I had. I cannot lie. But yeah, the lore in the DLC was it's just so crazy. It's just so crazy how they really amplified just even the mystery of the base game. They explained so many things, but then like you still are just so intrigued with the lore in Elden Ring. It's actually crazy how good the game is. We do have a chance to get a really good item here, if he is kind enough to drop it. But either way, he will drop me a chunk, and chunks are great. So, wow, dude. Damn, man. We actually got the weapon. So, for those of you that actually don't know, if you get this weapon and you make a build around it, you're gonna absolutely steamroll this game. This weapon is great. It's just really good. Really good weapon, carries you throughout the entire game easily. No problem at all. Hell yeah, I'm actually very happy we got that. I think I do want to make my character around level 125 for this one. And get an actual build going, and maybe beat like a new game cycle as that build, and afterwards we'll see if I go ahead and start a new character, or if I just continue to level this character and go into some sort of different build. So right here, this is Havel. That is an NPC that will one-shot me if I mess this up, so gotta lock in. There was a way to chain backstab him, but I actually don't know how it works entirely. Oh, no, I did it right there. Because for some reason, if you stand at his back, I'm dead. If you stand at his back, he will like twist in a weird way, and then to face you again. It looks really weird when it happens. And if you like parry his back for some reason to frames, I don't know, dude. You skip, basically skip the animation and go for a second backstab. But it was very greedy of me to do that, so I died. He will absolutely one-shot me a couple of times probably. But that is fine. He will drop a ring, and the ring is really nice because it gives me carry weight. Because in Dark Souls 1 you actually, there are 3 different types of rolls. So for example, if I equip this, you see the animation of the walking animation of me changed, and my rolling animation changed as well. And it's just, yeah, it's no bueno. You wanna always light roll, unless you go for some sort of shield block build or anything like that. So I wanna grab my stuff and try again. Alright, we get a free backstab if he does that animation. So I go back, parry. Okay, I think I'm not gonna try, because like I do want to. Okay, I'm gonna stop trying. Okay, I cannot do it. Or am I? I can't stop trying. I want to kill him as quickly as possible. I don't fully understand. I think you're supposed to do it at the very end of the parry animation, but I don't know. I can't do it. I'm dead. Oof. Man, this is intense already. two more. Oh, that might be it. Hell yeah. Nice. So we did manage to do that. I don't remember if you can go through this door right now. It's probably locked from this side. Yeah, as most doors are in this game. Oh, nice. Okay. Alright, and now we are basically we're on the other side of the bridge that we skipped earlier, and we didn't trigger the cutscene that spawns the enemy. So now I can go and roam freely without him having to spawn, as long as I don't touch the bridge. Looking for an opening here. That is not good. Titan chart is great. You know, it's funny to see these Black Knights. They were the first. You know, you play through the game, and these are like the first wall that you kind of meet, because they're just big and scary, and they do a lot of damage, and yeah, you're very intimidated by these enemies. And what was so funny to me, if you compare this to Elden Ring, is that in Elden Ring, the enemies, the big enemies that are this size, they just have infinite poise and like a great shield or something like that. And I always found that so bullshit, how over the years those kind of like big guy enemies, they just turn into fucking monsters, way worse than they already were in this game. I mean, as you saw right now, they're not too big of a problem. They can one-shot you early on. But yeah, I mean, once you get the hang of it, you kind of just, you know, fuck them up. Whereas the Elden Ring ones, the big knights, dude, man, those are some cocks, bro. I still get smoked by them, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I just recently learned how to parry in Elden Ring as well. So now the game is a little bit easier after you learn to parry certain attacks. It's just a guaranteed way to get a critical. Because yeah, as you see, like 99% of this game for me is muscle memory now. Because I just saw the work. You just saw the bleed proc as well. Alright. Where you kind of you see an animation and you know, okay, I can parry or dodge this right away, which is always the hardest part to learn in any Souls game, really. But once you do get the hang of it, it's kind of just muscle memory and you just know what to do. And the shield that you see on me, the grass crash shield that we went to pick up very early on. Sorry, I had to sneeze. This is actually the best shield in the game, and you will always see people use this forever and ever. It's just so good. It gives you a lot of stamina regen, And the stats on this thing are just, it's so good. 95 physical absorption means you know, take like, you know, 5% of the damage, and the other stats are really good as well. Magic is decent, fire resistant decent, and lightning as well. Stability also is just solid. It's just the best shield in the game, really, because in this game you don't really block a whole lot. Personally, I do block when I circle an enemy like this, because if they do hit me, I at least block. And certain ranged attacks you block as well, of course, but and for the playstyle that I'm going for in this playthrough, I definitely also will. I'm always one-handing my weapon because I'm going for a certain straight sword. Oh shit.
Hey, what's the matter?
I'm skipping dialogue. I forgot. I'm sorry. Okay.
What was that about? Oh, never mind. What a waste of time. Go and fall off a cliff.
Yeah, fucking love this.
You again. I hope you've brought plenty of souls.
I love this guy, man. He's basically yeah, an item seller. Yeah, as you can see. We do want to get the residence key. Absolutely want that. But other than that, he doesn't really have anything. I'm just checking. He doesn't really have anything that I would want. I am going to get the chain.
Thank you kindly.
Okay, the voices are a little bit loud in my opinion. 6 should be fine.
Oh, you again. I hope you've brought plenty of souls.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Because I did get a Hevel ring, the one that boosts my maximum equip load. I also got a blue Tearstone ring. If my HP gets low, I get a damage absorb buff, pretty much. And the other ring that I was talking about earlier, that boost damage, is the red Tearstone ring. We will definitely go and pick that up as well. But yeah. Now we did get the Hevel ring. That means we can actually go and put some armor on, I believe. Yeah, it's just the ring is so good. Okay, that is too much. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, I already forgot what I was talking about earlier, so I'm just gonna go ahead and act like I didn't say anything. Yeah, we got the ring. We can light roll still, and everything's fine. Okay. So we got a bonfire in here. Gonna not sit there because I don't want to respawn everything. We're just gonna go. It's a bit too noisy. The chainmail is so noisy, man. I hate that. Can't think straight. We're gonna go in here to pick up the item from this chest. Gold pine resin. Because this actually destroys the boss that we are about to fight, so definitely gonna go ahead and pick that up. And then inside of this barrel. Nope, no, it's the one upstairs. inside this barrel. And there's this little Titanite lizard. And if we kill it, we get some Titanite. Ooh, we got the good drop. The chunks are the rarest. The rarest material they can drop, and they are kind of scarce. You do have to go and fight, farm for them. So getting 2 of them early on is really good. Yeah, you see that the dagger isn't really great for just clearing enemies, but if you can get a critical, you will one-shot most of the enemies that you see. Alright, gonna go ahead and spawn the boss, run straight back to the ladder. It took me like hours before I learned that you can get on the ladder in my first playthrough. This boss, man, it was a bit of a call. No. Okay. But yeah, as you see, the resin that we put on the weapon is just, it's crazy. Absolutely melts this guy. And he also bleeds, so he definitely is a pushover. Alright, and now here we are. Ugh, I love this place.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time. Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment. The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey? This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Ugh, such a good character, man.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Iconic, man. Iconic. Okay, so in this area there would be an enemy now if I would have walked over that bridge I was talking about earlier, but since I didn't, I can just be here and not have to worry about anything. So I do want to kill these guys with the armor, because they drop a set of pants, the loincloth that they have on, and it's one of the best items in the game, believe it or not. The stats on it are ridiculous. Well, there's one stat on it that is ridiculous. I think he dropped it. Shit. Claymore. Okay, well, here we are. On that parish. Yeah, just going from through the dark root garden where we came through the valley of the drakes, and then going up here that so the enemy. I'm not even gonna spoil it. Doesn't spawn. Yeah, it's just to me personally, it's the most optimal thing to do, because the enemy, if you kill it, you get like 10k souls, but you can't really kill it early on anyway unless you sort of like cheese it. So probably just best to like completely ignore it, avoid it if you can. Alright, I'm not gonna sit here and farm these guys forever until I get the item now, because I know I will definitely get it at some point, so I'm just gonna go and continue on. That's pretty good stats already. There's one more enemy I want to fight up here. And he can also drop a chunk. I don't know, for some reason it worked to chain backstabbing here. And it didn't with Havel. I don't know what that is about. But I guess it's because he's a NPC and this is just I guess enemy and not. Well, Havel is supposed to be a player character is what I'm trying to say, and this one is just a regular enemy. Alright. So yeah, right away we see a giant ass boar and snipers. You can actually just take a right here and ignore everyone. The item to the left is useless to me, so I'm not gonna go and pick it up. Get the key. This dude will always go ahead and close the door. He is scripted to do that. Ooh. That's actually good that he's a crossbow guy. Use the immunity frames while I have them. Okay, now I can pull up the gate and it will stay open now forever. almost just died. These are the guys I wanna farm for the weapon. Boulder side sword, man. Ugh, it's my favorite weapon, probably ever. I love that. I love that sword so much. It looks so good. It looks so good, and it's just so good in this game. So I'm trying to get lucky with the drop, but it is a rare item. So later on, there's a better spot to farm for it as well. So I might just I might just ignore it for now. But if I do get it, I'm gonna be very happy about that. Hell yeah. Got some Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, man. Oh, I had to sneeze again. Oh, I miss in Dark Souls 2 when you break someone's shield guard, you can actually go in for a critical attack. I kind of like that. Dark Souls 2 had some very good mechanics as well, not just bad ones. But I think Dark Souls 2 might be a topic for another time. So that what you just saw was the bleed proc I was talking about. Saw it very clearly there. Perfect. Gonna go ahead and grab this and then unlock a massive shortcut right here. This is why Dark Souls 1, which is such a good game. The world building of this game is unmatched. Well, the first half of it. So you might recognize we are back at the elevator shaft that was empty before, but now we are back in Firelink Shrine and unlock the major shortcut. So we're gonna roll on top of this pillar here, and then we wanna roll down here as well to get the Undead Asylum key, because there is a way to get back to the asylum where it all began. But I think for right now, should I go and grab it? I think I don't need to go there right now. So we're just gonna go down. But I don't need to go down actually, so we're gonna go up again. Alright. We are now at a very important bonfire. We're gonna return to this point a couple of times. here, what we want to do is actually go ahead and do a 6. Ah, it's fine. I just need one humanity on top left. Should be fine. So we're gonna go ahead and get human, because you need to get human in order to kindle the flame. Which basically, if you noticed, my Estus flask has been on 5 charges, and now it is on 10 charges. So that's pretty neat. You can do that. And since this is a bonfire that is important anyway, might as well just go ahead and upgrade the bonfire. So I'm thinking about.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Astoria. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
So this is the most important blacksmith in the game for us and for this playthrough, because he can get regular weapons up to +15, and yeah, he's important as hell. So very nice, very nice. Trying to think what weapon I do use for the next boss. It's not gonna be too hard, but I do want a weapon that can carry me through.
I'll be seeing you then. Be careful out there.
That can carry me through the next couple of. Because I will kill a couple of bosses before I get the. Maybe I should have bought a weapon at the other merchant. Trying to think if I can get a good weapon somewhere. Alright, watch this. I'm just gonna go and farm for my weapon one more time, and I'm gonna get it on the first try. Just gonna go ahead and get it. Could probably beat the gargoyles with the dagger when I think about. Oops, I done spoiled the boss now. Dude, they don't want to drop their panties. Very annoying, very annoying. Ooh. Man. That is not good. That is not good. Sadly, the one that we just killed does not drop the weapon that I want, so one of these guys will for sure. Okay, come on. Dang it, dude. Okay, I guess I'm not getting my weapon. Alright, there's one more that can drop it, so. Come on. Shit, man. Fuck, dude. Man, dude. I'm upset now. Because whenever you don't want to get something, they always drop it, and now that I do want it, of course I cannot get it, you know. Would be too easy. That's fine. That's okay. It's okay. I can get it later on. So I guess we're just gonna use the S-Stock for now. I should have probably upgraded it. Well, I still can. And I think I will. 3 shards. You need 9. You need 9 titanate shards, you need 9 large ones, and you need 7 chunks to get a weapon to plus 14. And then there's an item that gets your weapon to plus 15. The slab. So we're gonna get 6 shards and...
Well, don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Ugh. I'm sorry if I'm skipping through dialogue, but it's just... I don't really... I don't really listen to the people anymore, so... But they basically repeat themselves all
Well,
the time,
hello
so...
again. You seem to be doing all right. Need anything forged?
Yes, please. Hell yeah.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
So we just got the S-Stock upgraded to plus 5. We also still have the lightning powder to buff my weapon if I want to. So right now we are very strong for the next boss fight. We are pretty well set up. So now we go and try to kill the mage. Alright, so the sound that you just heard, the mage can do a little dancey dance. Oh, he fell down. That's interesting. Basically just locking and poking at the same time. That's how I beat Elden Ring as well. I don't even know if you can parry these. Well, that was the easiest sorcerer kill I've ever gotten, probably. He usually doesn't fall down unless you... When you get too close to him, he starts to run around and drop down that ledge, but I guess he felt threatened enough to drop down. But he can actually buff the mobs in this area, and they do a ridiculous amount of damage if they do get buffed, so... Camera is all over the place. There's a couple of more items that I do want to get. Well, it's only one, I guess. And as you can see in the top left, the number it will go up. It was down to 1. It will just go up as you kill enemies sometimes because you absorb their humanity.
Oh, still human, are you? Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse. Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate this, and I guarantee a reward. Only later. Yes, very sorry. Your reward will have to wait. I have just been freed. Allow me some time.
So that is a night law trek. And we just saved his ass, so now we can actually go ahead and summon him for 2 boss fights. This one and the chronologically next one. Well, there's one boss in between as well, but yeah, you can summon him for 2 bosses basically. Can you though? Okay, I just have to reload. Sometimes you have to reload the game for certain things to happen, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, you actually can't. Alright, well, the Mandela effect right there. I thought you could totally summon him, but I guess you can only summon our Sunlight Bro. Ugh, so glorious, man. I love that guy. But summoning him, we will summon him as much as we can, because if you defeat a boss while he's in your world, you will get a certain item, and yeah, it's a good item, so why not? Do have fire bombs. I don't use fire bombs, so might as well go ahead and use them here. Yeah, I almost skipped the cutscene as well. I've seen these so many times, it's just... iconic. Yeah, as you can see, my damage is pretty good here. I'll see if I can cut off the tail. Well, I guess I can't. It doesn't count. Alright. Tough boss fight that was. Thank you kindly, sir. Good sir. Yeah, and there we go, the sunlight medal. Basically you can hand in 10 of those, and after that you can get a spell, a really good spell actually. So we want to get 10 of those at some point, but there's no real way of farming them until later on in the game, so we just summon Solaire as much as we can, and then we have to do less farming afterwards. So this right here is actually one of 2 bells that we have to ring before we can advance to the next area. And I think this might be a good time to stop the first recording, really. I've been yapping for an entire hour, and it was very fun. We got shit done, and I think I'm probably gonna stick with 1 hour episodes, just so, because I think if I would upload 4-hour videos, people would people would look at it and be like, oh my god, I don't have 4 hours to watch, right? Where personally, I like to watch videos if they're long, and I just watch them over a week. But I think 1 hour is a good mark. 1 hour 15 minutes, a good mark to kind of like quit the first recording. The next one might be a lot longer. We'll see. But it is 4 in the morning, so I do want to I do want to go to bed eventually. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead, ring the first bell, one of two. I'm gonna play the cutscene and then call it a day for now. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me yap about this game and about anything really. And we'll see how the next one goes. All right, guys. Thank you so much. You have a good one. Bye bye.